So, welcome back to some more Infinite Warfare, Road to 2KD. As of right now, my combat record says I have a 1.811 KD. So the road to 2KD is almost over with. I think my KD goes up about, 5 points every 5 wins exactly. As of right now, because I think in my last 5 games, or the average kill death ratio that I'm moving at right now is a 4 KD. And I don't know what's been going on, but lately I've been getting good teammates. Like the games we've been winning, they haven't even been close. Like normally I had to get like 45 kills, only died 3 times. And maybe, just maybe, I might win by 1 point. In the first game is retaliation. I think I finished 31-3. Even at the end, I picked somebody's sniper rifle up. And you can tell my shot just isn't on point because you'll see it. It's ugly. Don't laugh at it. Don't even type of comment about it. Tell me how great my sniper rifle shot is actually. The second map is going to be on Terminal. I think I finished 40, not 40. I did not have 40 kills. I had 34 and 5. Both games we won by over 50 points too. So shout out to the teammates, man. The teammates that actually know what they're doing. They're the real MVP. That was one of my major stress points with this game. Like when it first came out, like I was constantly getting the teammates that were the work, like no thumbs, going 2 and 24. And staying in the game, like those guys, man. Those guys they need to have like a school for Call of Duty. Like if you're gonna play the game, at least know that you have to shoot at people, and if you get shot, you can't just stay and die. As of right now, the only specialist I use is the equalizer, and it's because of the propulsion trait. For those that don't know, propulsion is pretty much like Afterburner on crack. Pretty much as soon as you touch another surface off a wall run, you pretty much have a instant bar. So it's like Afterburner before, like when Black Ops 3 first came out. Actually, I say it's stronger than that because they nerfed Afterburner, but it wasn't like that big of a nerf. In this game, as soon as you could use all your boosts, and as soon as you touch like another wall or surface, you have an instant refill of your bar, which is huge for me because one, it allows me to get around the maps a lot faster, and then also it allows me to utilize more movement in gunfights. Like I could jump shot and use it as like an ultra strafe versus stock, or somebody who doesn't have boost and is forced to play like a boost on the ground play style. I'm not saying it's better than somebody that plays on the ground, but it's just more efficient for the way I play. With that said, I want to talk about something different. At the end of the month, they're going to be releasing the first map pack for Infinite Warfare. And they announced like the name of the maps and stuff like that. And one of the maps, they always remaster a map or bring a map back from an older Call of Duty. And ever since they started adding in advanced movement and then bringing back maps, they've never done it right. Like all the maps that's been brought back in Black Ops 3, for the most part, have been like I want to say they're not sized correctly for the movement. Like what's the one map? It's the old school Western map, and I can't think of the name of Standoff. Standoff was in Black Ops 2. It was a great map in Black Ops 2, but in Black Ops 3, you could literally get around the map in like 3 or 4 seconds. And like for any game mode, that's just too hectic. Same thing goes for the remake of Raid. The spawns flipped like every 5 seconds. Like it was almost as if you were just running back and forth in between spawn points rather than playing an actual game mode that actually progressed through something. And the World at War map remake, I can't even think of the name of it because every time it came up in the playlist, I skipped it. I played that map like 4 times the first day it came out, and 3 of them were TDM and the other one was a kill confirmed. And I don't think any of the 4 games finished all the way through. Like I think the highest we got was to 70, and the games nowadays they go up to 100, which is just ridiculous. Actually, the only way I finished the game on that map was through Safeguard, due to the fact that the only way to finish the game is to either run out of time or push the bot all the way through. And you know the map is big when you push the safeguard by only halfway through the map. You don't even push it through the whole map. That map was way too big. So for those that don't know, Afghan is a big ass map. There's a plane laying horizontally in the middle of the map. There's like a cornfield like on the left side of the plane, and then on the right side of the plane there's a what do you call it? There's a cave, and then at the top, at the end of the cave, like coming around towards the back of the plane, there's like a cliff, and like at the front of the plane, there's like a big alleyway. Like this is a big map, and it can potentially be terrible, just like the War That War map was. Just whenever they release these maps with the new advanced movement, they play nothing like the original. They look nothing like, they sort of resemble the original maps, but they, for the most part, they don't really look like the original. And the spacing is just all off. Like you got these small maps with these advanced movements, so every map feels like Nuketown. It doesn't work out. I need to really work on getting like medium-sized map. The medium-sized maps feel good on this game, but anything that's too big or too small, it's boring. Also, next year they're supposed to be releasing mw2 remastered, and I really don't want to see that happen. One, because Infinite Warfare is already bringing out remastered editions of the maps. So if you're going to be playing Afghan, Terminal, there's another map in here I can't think of the name of right now that's in Infinite, but to keep releasing the same maps over and over again, it's gonna wear people down, and people just aren't gonna play the game. Two, the way that they handled this game's release is just terrible. Like they don't even have a combat record or a leaderboards, or like the guns don't even function properly. The hitboxes are all off. It's a lot of stuff wrong with this game. There's a lot of stuff wrong with remastered too. Like in the remastered edition, a lot of times you don't even get a kill cam when you die. You just die, no kill cam. This is like regular core, not hardcore. Regular core, you don't get a kill cam when you die. There was also a bug that they just recently patched up where you couldn't even sprint. So I think Infinity War just needs to slow down. Call of Duty 4 hasn't even been released solo yet, and they're supposed to be releasing another remastered edition for the sequel in less than a year. Like they really need to slow down. More people want the Call of Duty 4 remastered than they want Infinite Warfare, and they can't even get that out to people. It would just be a shame if they put 20 different prestiges and then 1,000 different levels after the 20 prestiges in Call of Duty 4, and nobody actually made it all the way to the finish line because there wasn't enough time, or nobody played the game. Like as of right now, there isn't that many people playing Call of Duty 4 remastered, and it's partially because people don't want to buy the Infinite Warfare. And then my last reason is supply drops. For the love of God, supply drops will be in every Call of Duty from now on, and just to have so many different games. Like right now you got Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, you got, what is it, Modern Warfare Remastered, and then the next Call of Duty, whatever that would be named, and then Modern Warfare 2. That would be 5 Call of Duties with supply drops that's available within almost 2 years or a year and a half that people are still actively playing. That's just stupid to me. Not to come off ranty or mad or anything like that. It's just Call of Duty is still a popular game, but yet it's starting to become pay to win. Like this Infinite Warfare with all this variants and things like that is making it a hard to play game. Like even though I do well in the game, it's just hard to play. So what are your opinions on the subject of them bringing back old maps or them remastering older Call of Duties?